Okay, so I decided I was going to use this paper, which is Calembour paper. It's TT 134. And it's a pretty paper. I don't have to paint this, but this is a bit sticky because I started using this paper on it and things weren't working out. And then I made a pattern and that didn't work out either. So we're going to use this, and this is an experiment, yes. So we're going to see which one works better. So I cut out one piece from the paper, and I do want to use the butterfly. So I'm trying to place it. I'm not quite sure if I'm doing it right. No, this has to be this way. And I'm going to, hold on 1 second, remove this butterfly because I do like it. Yeah, I'm going to show you, but I just want, before I forget, take this butterfly out. Okay. I'm using the Decoupage varnish and glue for textiles, which is on my website. And so is the paper. So I'm going to, I had the hardest time applying the Decoupage medium on here with the tissue paper. Don't ask me why. And hopefully it won't be that difficult. I'm going to, by the way, what I'm going to do is I am going to go over this part. I'm not going to leave it blank. Because I think, thank you, hi Ari. How are you? How's your mama doing? I hope you're all doing well. And I thought I want to see what happens. Or the two different looks you can get with the decoupage paper and with the foils. No, I think it's the material that I'm using. I don't think it's the weather. I just think it's, well, for the decoupage medium, no. But for the foil adhesive, yes, weather does affect it. And I don't know if the decoupage on this product, which looks like maybe plastic, is the issue, then I'll just remove it tomorrow and we'll just clean it up and add foil adhesive if it doesn't work. So I just cut out a piece of the paper. Oh, thank you, Ari. Sweetheart, you don't need to do that, my friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's so sweet of you. And I did not paint this. It came white. And so far, this is what we have. I'm not going to cut it just yet. I'm going to wait until it dries. So we're going to do this bit here. What I did notice though was after I did the first trial with that paper, that the decoupage medium remained sticky. So it was easy for me to grab another piece and put it on top. So I just want to make sure I'm laying it completely down. And I'm not going to go on this. Can you see this? This I'm leaving. I can always paint it or I can foil it. But for sure, it's going to remain down. Hi Jane, how are you? No, you're never late. I'm doing very well. We're doing sneakers two ways. One with decoupage and the other shoe we're using, we're going to be using foils. So let me see where I can put this, because I do want to use this butterfly, but I also need to cut it out. And I did not paint the shoe. I did not do anything to the shoe. And if it doesn't work, then it's okay. Betty's in the book trouble again. She got herself in the trouble in the book. She caused a problem. That was shipped out today, Jane. I just got notification by, I'm hoping Thursday I will have it. I will make a post on my page. On the day I receive it. Well, I'll know tomorrow, actually, when I expect to get it. Usually it takes them about 1 day to update. So I just found out that it was shipped today. So I need to prepare. Well, I will let you know as soon as they let me know when it's expected in. So I'm going to cut some more of this, but I want smaller pieces. So I can use maybe this one. Because it's at the edge, I can place it at the edge. I cleaned them, Betty. I did clean them. But even with cleaning, that may not help. So I'm going to put this here and take off some of the white. And I'm going to do the edge. Yeah, you're very right. I didn't think about that, but I did clean them. But as you know, everything I do in life is an experiment. The sneakers, I've no idea. It didn't give me that information. These are just cheap sneakers for me to work on. They're not for, you know, selling or, let me just get this piece out. So I'm just going to place this at the bottom, but I'm trying to find a good spot. No, they're not canvas. They're very, very smooth. I'll show you a close-up. They're not canvas. And I might want to add this. Nope. So let's cut another piece. And if I get some white, I might want to put it here. But we have the butterfly in place. Let me show you. Oh, sticky fingers. Let me show you the material. They're not canvasy at all. They're very, very smooth. Yeah, well, I tried to, I did clean them, but you never know. Let's do another small one here. What did I do with my paintbrush? Was that it, or was that it? Yeah, they're more like a vinyl. That's how I would describe them. Let me just cut here, and then I can decide better. Yeah, I would say vinyl, Betty. I think you would have to treat them with, I have something somewhere to make them waterproof. There is a, I'll see if I can find it. And let me just cut. Yeah, like nurse's shoes, exactly. I just thought it would be fun to experiment today. I was going to do the jeans jacket, but I remembered to wash it this morning, and it isn't quite dry. It's outside drying. I'm trying to keep as much of the flower intact. Yeah, maybe, but I used the cleaner for leather, so I don't know how much of an effect or how much of an impact that had. Let me see here. I'm just going to remove those flowers. And I think I might be taking off too much, but I can always add them on here maybe. Okay, so let's get yesterday, oh my God, was so bad. I don't know how people deal with rain non-stop, but it was really depressing. I'm not cutting small pieces, I'm just trying to use big pieces. Oh, you have, oh, again? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jane. That's not at all pleasant. And again, I'm using the Decoupage medium from Pentart. And I'm placing my big pieces first. Yeah. Well, our pool almost flooded. Hard to believe, isn't it? And I'm going to place this right around here. And there might be a little bit overlapping, but it can't be helped. And again, like I said, I'm not cutting. Hi, Kim. How are you? I hope you're doing good today. So far, I need to add a little piece here. And when it's dry, oops, let me just get this off. Oops. I'm just going to lay it down. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do right here. I might paint it. Hey, Laurie, how are you? I might paint it pink or green. And in actual fact, if I don't like the look of how this has turned out, I might also do the same here. So let's see what pieces we have that we can use. Let me move that off. Paint it pink? Okay. I'm I'm just removing the edges because I don't want the dead flat edge. Thank you for sprinkling. Yeah, I think you would. I brought out 2 because that was the plan, but I only have this much left. And I'll still have part of the first sheet as well. So let's see how this is going to work. Oh, and I stuck it in the wrong place. I stuck it in the decoupage medium. And tonight is Pinterest. We are going to be foiling the same shoe that I did on a private live. What is wrong with me? I keep dipping it in the decoupage medium. Okay, I'm going to need this here somewhere. And let me just see how this is going to work. Oh my God. Somebody hold my hand. Put the lid on the medium. I'm just checking. Put this here. I'm going to need to cut a little bit more. Now I need it. Yeah, I'm using a brush dipped in water to cut the paper. But you can use a water brush, and I have a water brush somewhere. But thank you, Betty, for the reminder. I kind of forgot. And I'm trying not to touch it too much because it's wet. And I don't want to tear, and my fingers are sticky. Let's see where we can put this one. If we can put it here. And you're not using a ton of decoupage medium either. Yeah, Betty's in trouble. I feel so bad. I'm going to add remove this. My fingers are sticky. So we just have that. Hey, Nicole, how are you? We're doing shoes two ways. One sneaker is going to be foiled, and the other one is going to be decoupaged. Trying to see which one is the best fit. So how was everyone's weekend? I hope you all had a good weekend and you didn't have the rain that Betty and I experienced, unfortunately. And so far, we don't have a lot of wrinkles, I have to say. There's one spot here I need to fill in, and then I'll check the other side. And this is still wet. And I'm not going to cut up anything from the edges, only because I want it to dry. And once it dries and I cut off the edges, then I can go back in and add another coat. Oh, I don't need that. I thought there was a piece missing here, but there isn't. Thanks for sprinkling. Mother Nature lost her calendar. Yeah, April showers do keep on coming. Now the inside here, I'm going to do with that piece once this dries. So don't throw out your scraps. And I'm just checking to see where I need some more. But so far, ignore the big pieces because I'm going to cut these off. I don't want to cut them off now because my fingers are sticky. So I can actually start to dry it just a little bit. Thank you, Hazel. So I'm going to keep these pieces because I'm going to need some on the inside. And I did put something inside the shoes just to hold them up firmly. Oops. Yeah, pink. Thanks, Kim. This is going to take forever to dry, but just imagine this wasn't there. And let me just cut some of this off. I didn't want it to lift up. And this here. Oh, I'm missing a small piece here, so let's just do that one. Did I get rid of my... You can have the shoe then. Okay, I'm going to put this one here because I have a piece missing. And which one did I use? I'm feeling very scatterbrained today because, well, that's not new, but and as I said, I don't really see many wrinkles. But more than likely, I'm going to try and paint this color that's in the flowers or the leaves, and we'll see how that turns out. I'm going to leave this to dry, and we're going to work on the foils. Hopefully it's ready, but I want to move these out of the way, keep them safe somewhere, throw out the bits and pieces I don't want. And that was very quick. That took less than 40 minutes. So in an hour, you could probably do one pair of shoes. So let me move these out. Oh, the name of the paper, I'm sorry. It's actually called, it's by Calembour. There's a number, T as in Tom, T again, and then the number 134. I'm sorry, Jane, I missed your comment. So I'm going to leave this to dry. I won't touch it till tomorrow. And I don't want to put it on the paper. So let me just put it on top of the computer. Now, I've got this one. Let me remove all the dust. I barely foiled this 5 minutes before the live. So it's been maybe, thank you Betty. It's the name of the, hold on. Look, search for Calon. No, that's spelled wrong. Yep, that's it. So I'm just cleaning my hands and getting rid of all the dust. And then I'm going to ask you, seeing that I have so much of this paper, actually I might just include some in anyone who purchases Decoupage. I'm just going to put a sheet. How's that? Until I run out. Yeah, pink and white floral, but there's a few different kinds. And this one is an A4. Yeah, it's an A4. Okay, so I put foil adhesive on everywhere except this, because we'll deal with this after I finished foiling here. I just noticed something here, and I just want to remove it. And the two colors that the two foils that I'm thinking of, one is this one, or this one. So I want you to show hearts for the whites. It should be on my website. I put them on yesterday. It should be on. Let me check. So I want people voting. Whilst I'm looking for it, I want people to vote. Do I do this one? Or do I do this one? Show me some hearts. Oh, you found it. Okay. Yeah, I put it. Yeah, I spent yesterday, I put 100 papers on, Betty. So for this one, show me hearts. How's that? I'm not seeing any hearts for this one. Oh, I am. Okay. And this one seems to get a lot. And this one, how many hearts? People, show me hearts for this one, and I can approximately figure out some people. You know, I was tempted to say we'll do one side this one and the other side that one, but no, that won't work. I think I'm getting more hearts for this one. So let's do this one. So remember what I said to you before? When you get a paper like this and you can't figure out which is the front or the back, you get a piece of tape and you just try a little bit in the corner. And if it lifts, that's the part that you put down. But always, if it's not small, if it's not see-through, then it's always, always pretty side up. So let's put this on there and see. And hopefully my foil is ready. And I did not tape the edges, but you can. I just did it with a very, very small brush. And never go to the end. You don't want a sharp edge. Pretty side up, right. So let's see. And look at this so far. Don't they look completely different than they were before? Yep, pretty side up. I'm just going to remove this and look at that. I'm going to use, and this is a very forgiving, that was quick, see? And well, if you have, like I put some on the edges, let me show you, right here by accident. And that's fine, or you can paint over it. So let's try another side. And by the way, when you're working with these, if you have with something that has foil size on both sides, if you're working with a mat like this one, Betty, what's the name of it? Yes, it is much faster, but you need to prepare the foil adhesive ahead of time. You really need to do that. You need to apply it. What is this mat called, Betty? It's a... Oh! Why can't I remember? For me, it's easier. Yes. For me, it's much easier. Oh, there's a lag. Oh, silicone. Silicone. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. If you have a mat, a silicone mat, thank you for my word. Then you can put it down. It won't stick to it. I have a little bit more here I need to do. I don't know if I did the edges well enough, but we're going to try and apply this. You are the voice in my head, my friend. Okay, obviously, I did not put enough foil adhesive right on this edge, but it's no big deal. After I seal it, after I finish foiling and I seal it, all I have to do is put some more foil adhesive here, or you can pick one of the colors and just go over your item, your shoes. Okay, let me see how much I have. I don't want to be cheap with my foils. I'm going to cut another piece, although I have some left here. I just don't want to patch things up. But all in all, one shoe took less than 1 square foot of foil. You are absolutely the voice inside my head. And I did apply adhesive on this little doodah thing. And I'm just going to make sure I go over it. And again, remember, when you release, you should get a clear, the backing should be clear. It's called the carrier as well. The carrier should be clear, not 100%, because they're not meant to release. Yes, you can use canvas shoes. And again, obviously, I didn't put any adhesive right on this little bit here. But after I seal it, I can go back and do that. Now I've got this bit, which after I seal, I'm going to pull out and put foil adhesive on this. And I can use the same product as I've used here, or I can pick another color. I could do a purple, I could do a yellow, I can do an orange. But what I'll probably do is I will seal this if I have time today. It does look great, doesn't it? I mean, look at the white and look at the color. And I'm so glad we didn't do, although I love this one, I'm so glad I didn't do it, because this is nice and colorful and you can wear it anytime. So after I seal, I'm going to go back in the areas, apply foil adhesive in the areas where I see white, wait 45 minutes, and then redo, and then seal again. And then I'll do this one at the same time. So I must have cleaned these rather well because they came out good. So today, very vivid. Yes, I like the name, the word vivid. You can use canvas shoes. You can use white. You can use black. If you did this on black, this is what you would get. These are the colors you would get. And obviously, if you did it on white, you would get this. So it depends on the look you're looking for, whether you want it black canvas or like this. We can also do this on hats. And I sell the foils, Elizabeth. I just saw something that was a bit, and I'm going to save my foils so that I can touch up these pieces. Now for these, I can, like I said, either paint them with shoe polish on the edges, just in case I got them dirty, or I can just leave them as part of the design. So tomorrow, I'm going to, I might do it off camera, I don't know, or I might make a video and show you how to do it. If I have time today, what will I seal it with? I will seal it with, I will use the same, hold on, let me find it. I actually put my stuff away. I'm going to show you right now. And let me get the stuff for the waterproofing. I think I have it in my laundry room. These are two products. One is for waterproofing, but there is another one that I use that I prefer, and it's a bit stronger than this one. Oops. Okay, I got it. All right, for sealing on leather or textile, well, leather mostly. This is what I use to seal my leather boots, and this is what I'm going to use to seal these. And the reason this differs from normal sealers is because it's an elastic sealer. It moves with the textile, with the leather. And as far as this one, there are two products that you can use, any waterproofer, but the one that I like best is this one. It's called Kiwi Camp Dry Heavy Duty Water Repellent. The only issue, the waterproof, after you seal after the foil, I would seal with this. I don't know if this will work on Cantwell. It says leather fabric, silicone bonds to leather fabric to create an extreme tough water barrier while still allowing the article to breathe. You can use it for tents, for boots, boat covers, patio furniture. It's odorless. So I guess you can use this one. I haven't tried it personally. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But it's called Kiwi Camp Dry. If I have time today, I will post both of these on the page. If not, oh, sorry, I don't understand. Oh, you want the name of this? Hold on, let me see if I can switch my camera. And that way everyone can take. Okay, can you see now? Take a screenshot of it. Oh, thank you, Cajun Flair Craft. Hi, Trina. So this is what I would use for leather, for waterproofing. But to seal your foils, you still need this. This will not just, you need something that will seal the foil. The waterproofing is not enough to seal the, well, I can't say that. I've never tried it. I always seal first. I've never used the waterproofing on foils, but you can try. On these shoes, the other bottle, sure thing. Take a screenshot. I hope you've had, please show this one. This one is not as powerful. And this one you can get from a leather store. It's not as powerful. This one, I mean, if it works for outdoor gears, it's heavy duty. But as I said, I have not used this yet. I am going to use it after I put seal and varnish on here. I don't know how it will hold up. Betty, we need Raid here. Okay, I just removed it. Thank you, Trina. Thank you, Lori. Oh, that's okay. You can be on your business page. We have no issues. On the contrary, we want to help all creators, and we don't have a problem with people coming on. Yeah, I know. Oh, you did it. Great. So I appreciate. So thank you, Betty. I think the word raid is so much better than the other word because they might know what the other word is, but raid, they won't know. Oh, no, that's fine. Trina, please don't worry. My Pinterest is at 6:30, and I will post the link. Hopefully I can get it right. And I will also be foiling a pair of booty shoes. So I look forward to seeing everyone here. And tomorrow we'll finish these up, and we'll also start working on foiling jackets, a denim jacket. The jacket should be dry by then. Oh, raid is, you know what a stink bug is, Jane? If you know what a stink bug is, then instead of saying stink bug, they probably know that word. So in order for them not to know, but for us to get rid of them, if we say raid is what you use, I guess, to get rid of bugs. So, oh, you haven't? I love foils. Jane, we're not just educating you on foils. And I thought I was the foreigner who didn't understand anything. And also, until these run out, any order with decoupage paper will get one of these, and it's quite a large sheet. This is the front, the back, and the front, because I have more than I need. And you can also use this to practice with for decoupage. So tonight, I will see you tonight. And have a wonderful, if I don't see you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow at 2. Thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate you being with. I was just reading Betty's comment. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. For the decoupage, it's I'm just typing. Betty's probably faster than me. She might have gotten it before. Oh, sorry. Bye. I know that's the only thing I know by heart. Oh, see, Trina, Betty had already done it. I'm very slow with typing. Betty gets into my head and finds all my words. She's my friend and my moderator. And she is amazing. So again, thanks everyone for joining me. I'll see you all tonight or tomorrow at 2. That's, if you've never ever decoupaged or foiled, then I would do both on wood. If you've never decoupaged or foiled before anywhere, I would rather you practice on a piece of wood than to go straight to textiles. I really would do it. They're both easy, but I think practice helps out Jane a lot more.